Hi guys, Hamza here and welcome to this tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a mega menu using the Astra Pro theme. And the mega menu will look like this. And this one, which is actually full width. And then we'll have this one, which is based on the content width. Of course, this other one is based on the menu width. So let's dive straight in and see how we actually made such a mega menu using Astra. So to get started, actually to create a mega menu using the Astra Pro theme. So to get the Astra Pro theme, you're just going to visit gotech.ug/Astra. Once you enter that, then you will be taken direct to the Astra website where you can actually purchase the Astra Pro theme. So once you get Astra Pro theme, you just have to install it and activate. Once activated, you'll just come direct here under menus. And once you are under menus, then it will bring up this other window where it shows the available menus. So this is the menu that we created that is actually displaying this mega menu. Okay. And now what we are going to do is basically recreate the same menu, and you see how we do it step by step. First of all, you start by creating a menu. So we go to create new menu. So we'll name this menu Astra Mega. I say create. You can give it any other name. It shouldn't necessarily be Astra Mega. Once it is created, then you will select it to be allocated somewhere. So in this case, I'll allocate it to the primary menu. Then I will save. And then I will have to add the menu items. So the main menu items I will be adding on this will be 1. I'm basically going to use custom links, but I can also use pages, posts, anything like that. But for this tutorial, let me use the main pages for the main menu items. So home, about, publications, blog, and this is a contact page which is called get fit. So I add to the menu. Once the items are added to the menu, I can rearrange them. This is a contact page. I can rename it, and then I can also move this up, bring this here, then I can save my menu. Now what we are going to do is basically to create the first section, which is under the about me page, having one column, second column, and a third column, and each of the column having 3 menu items. So how do we do that? To create that, we are going to create custom links. These custom links may be linking to any other section of your website or out of your website. So it is how you want it to be and where you want your items to link to, the ones that are going to appear in the menu. But in this case, let me show you one of the other menu, which is the main menu that is already appearing right here. So let me show you how that was made. For example, see the about page has the column A, which is this column A, and then you'll see a column B and then a column C, and under each of that column has 3 menu items. There is column 1, 3 menu items, column 2, 3 menu items, and column C, 3 menu items. So that's what we are going to create. So we come to our menu, and then we are basically going to put here a hash symbol, and then we are going to start creating our columns. So we'll say we need column A. We create column A, and then we are going to add another column called column B, and then we have column C. Okay, cool. So we have these 2 columns. So we are going to just move them just slightly below the about page. To make it to be below the about me page, you just kind of drag it to the right, and then it will somehow stick to the very first section. Then you drag the other, you do the same, and then you drag the other, you do the same. And then now we are going to add the other column items, which is column 1. We just use a hash sign. We repeat the same process throughout. And then the last one, all these that are added, they first come right below down here. So now we're going to add column 2. Just repeat the same. So we're also going to do the same, and we create 3 other menu items using column 3. Awesome. So we have now all our menu items. So what we are going to do now, we are going to move them right slightly under the other main menu item, which is the main column. So which is under column A, we put column 1, the other item, and the other item. The same we do for column B, first item, and the other item, and then the other item. The same we do for the last column, column C, first item, the other item, and the very last item. Now we have created our main menu, and we have also added our sub items. Now let's look at how the menu looks like. I'll leave this page where we created the first main menu. I'll leave it right here, so I won't change it. So I'm just going to open in a new tab. If you're using Mac, command click. If you're using PC, then you can control click to open in our new window. Right now what we have is this, and this. So this one now is using the native menu that is generated by Astra. Now we are going to apply a mega menu. So to do that, we just come to the About Me menu item, and then we say Astra Mega Menu Settings, and then we are going to say Enable. Once you enable, you can specify the width of your mega menu. So in this case, if you say content, by content it means the menu will run from here where the content starts to here where the content ends. And then if you say you want your mega menu to run on menu container width, it means that it will run from where the menu actually starts from to where the menu ends. And the other, you will have to, when you select full, it means that your menu will run from the very end of your window to the very other end of the window. To enable the mega menu on our menu, we basically have to select the Astra menu settings, and then we enable mega menu, and then now we can select the area that actually our mega menu should take up. So we'll select the menu container width, then we will save. Once we have that saved, then we can just click on save menu. That will mean it will update our menu, and then we are going to come over right here to our home page, and we will reload once this has saved. So we reload our home page. So boom, you see it has just reflected. Now we have our column A, column B, column C. But now what we need to do is we are going to style them up. So we have column A, column B, and column C being headings, and then the dividers, and then the styling for the other menu items. So to do that, you have to come to our menu. So when you come to your menu, under About Me, you say menu, Astra menu settings, and then you are going to come right here, override colors for the mega menu, and then for the text link color is supposed to be purple, and then the link color is supposed to be black, and then the column divider. The column divider, when you look here, the column dividers are in purple. So we select purple for the column dividers. Once that is done, then we can save. Then we are going to now save our menu. That means we are going to update the settings. We return to our page. Now we are going to refresh. When we reload our page, then look what we have. See? Awesome. So close enough to this. Close enough. So what we're now going to do is now come back to the column headings. Then we select Astra menu settings, like make this mega menu item as a column heading. So we select it to be a column heading, and we give our column headings a color. Once we enable our mega menu item to be a heading, then we can also come down right here on the highlight label color. We can select it to be black, because when we hover over our other menu like this and we hover over the column heading, it is black. So this is where we set it from. Save. Do the same for all the other menu headings. So column B, Astra menu settings, come right here, enable it to be a heading, then come right here on the hover menu color, then make it to be black. Save. Close. Go to the other menu heading, menu column heading, select settings, enable the heading, come right here to the highlight label color, give it black. Once that is done, save. Once it's saved, then you save the menu. That means it will update our menu settings. Then we are going to come back to our home page, and we are now going to reload, and we should see that these column headings are going to change to be headings, and then they will also change on the hover color, and it will be black. So what we do is update, but as well can give them any other color. So you see they've turned to be column headings. Now when we compare with our first heading, this and this looks fine, and same here. So what now we need to do, we are going to add the dividers, just as you look here on the column dividers. How do we do that? So we are basically going to come to the column section headings, select Astra settings, then we will give the menu heading separator color for each of the menu column headings. Save. Go to the other menu column heading, Astra menu settings, and then also give this a heading separator color. Save. Then the very last one, we do the same. Save. Boom. Then we have to update our menu. We are going to reload our home page. You will see that this separator color is going to be implemented. Now, actually, we will have a separator right here, just like this other menu of ours. So let's reload our page. Boom. See, we have it here. So congratulations. Now we have created our first mega menu that is having different menu items, and they are in columns. Now let's go and see how we can create this other mega menu item in Astra Pro. So now that we have created our first set of mega menu using the Astra Pro theme, now we are going to create the other set of our mega menu, which is going to be under publications. And this is how it's going to look like. It's going to be full width and having a number of elements. So how do we do that? We basically have to come back to our menu, and then you have to head straight to the menu item where you want to add that type of mega menu. In this case, I'm going to first collapse this. We head back down to publications, and then before we go there, we're actually going to add a custom link, and then we're just going to give it like content, add to the menu, When added to the menu, just drag it just slightly under publications. Come to publications, select Astra Mega Menu, then you say enable Mega Menu, and then when we look at our other Mega Menu, this Mega Menu is actually filling up the whole width of the page. So here what we have to set is full. So once you have that set, then we just come right down here and save. When you have saved, then we are now going to go to our sub menu item. On this sub menu item, we are going to select them Astra menu settings, and once it opens up, we are going to leave this option default and this other option default, and we just come here on the content source and we have to select where we're going to pick our content from. In this case, we are going to use a template. When you look at this mega menu, it was made using a template, and this template we used Elementor. Elementor is one of the leading page builders in the WordPress ecosystem, and it's free of charge for the light version, but then the pro version comes at a cost. So we are going to use Elementor, the free version, to actually create this kind of template. So let's see how we do that. I'm going to save this right here. To install Elementor, you go to plugins, right down here, then you say add new. When you add new plugin, then you search for Elementor. Once the Elementor plugin shows up right here, then you do what? You install. It's already installed. It's only showing me an update, so I can just update right here. So when you install, activate, and you have your Elementor page builder active, you basically come right here to templates. You'll see this menu option on the left hand side bar of your WordPress dashboard. Then open save templates, and right here it will show templates that have been created by you. If you just installed Elementor, there won't be any template. So in this case, we're going to create a new template. We're going to select the section option, which is the template type, and right here I'm going to enter in Astra demo as our template. Then I create our template. So in Elementor, we can create sections of our template, and we can just drag elements right from here. We drag them right inside here in our section, and then we can add a number of elements within our sections like images, videos, and all that stuff. So in this case, we are not going to create that from scratch. We are basically going to add a template, which is a block. You know, Elementor comes with a couple of blocks that are pre-designed by the Elementor team. So you basically just come over here, select a template that you wish to use. So in this case, I'm going to select this, and then once I have my template right here, I'm going to delete what I don't need. Just delete this. I'll also delete this here. Looks like I can't have access to it, so I'll just open up a navigator and then look up that section, which is this section here with the text. Then I can just delete the heading, delete that. I'll close the navigator. So I'll reduce the padding at the top, the padding at the bottom. So I'll just simply come over here on the section settings, come to advanced, remove the padding. I'll first link up all the boxes. So I'll remove the padding, which is I remove the padding for both top and bottom. I'm going to delete the very last section, and then I'm going to make sure that I remove any kind of padding for all the inner sections. That is off, and this is off. Then I'm going to make sure that I also remove all the paddings from within the other sections, which are the columns. Put that off. I'm also going to put this off by marking it 0. Also for all the other sections, I make it 0, and this one too, I make it 0. Okay, first I have to link up, make it 0. Okay, looks fine. So now here I can save my section. However, it looks like I can add some padding at the top and the bottom so that doesn't look too fixed to the margin. So I'm going to select the section itself, and I'm going to add something like 30 at the top and 30 at the bottom. Then I'll preview right here. Looks fine. So we have our section running across the whole page width. So when you see here, and then we see on the layout, which is the layout content width, so it is boxed, but right here it is running across the whole width. So what we are going to do here is we are going to update by publishing. By publishing, we make our template live. Now when I come back to my menu, I'll simply update my menu, and that will load up the recent settings in my WordPress website, or by simply hitting refresh, that will do the same job for you. Then I'm going to come right here at publications, which is a menu item, come straight to content, and then open the Astra menu settings. And then we are going to come right here to content source. Then we are going to select template, and then we are going to select Astra, which is our menu template, which is Astra demo, and I'm going to save it up. Once we have it saved, then I am going to come right here to publications, Astra menu settings. I have to make sure that it's actually full. Full, I mean it will take over the whole width of the page. So save that, close, save the menu. Once you have that saved and updated, come over to our page, and then we are going to reload, and boom, we already have a drop down for our publications. And when I hover over that, this is what it looks like. Okay, interesting. Now we have to go back, and then we have to make sure that we make the necessary edits to make it to go full width. So how do we do that? We are going to come right to publications, but under publications, on this sub menu item, open Astra settings on the content, and then we are going to say hide menu label description. That is number 1, to hide this label. So we've hidden that, and I'm going to save update. So I've closed this up. I'm going to come to our menu item, come to publications, Astra menu settings. Then I'm going to make sure that our background color is actually black. Once it is set black, save. Once it is saved, come to the menu settings, and then you update. Now we go to our home page once our menu has updated, and then we reload the page. And boom, we have our layout right here for our mega menu. So our template has been echoed, and we have it right here. That's how we can have a template from Elementor echoed as our mega menu using the Astra Pro theme. Now that means that we can even add a couple of other elements right here. They can be images, they can be videos, they can be anything. Now we are now going to create another mega menu that looks just like this. So how do we do that? We are now going to close over the other windows. We're going to head straight to our menu. We are going to add our menu sub items on the blog. So we come here, you are actually categories, view all. So coaching, digital spaces, conferences, add to menu. Once that is brought over here, So just want to make sure the order is the same. Digital spaces, coaching, conferences. So digital spaces, coaching, conferences. So we open up our blog, Astra menu settings. Then we are going to enable mega menu, and this mega menu is supposed to be displayed on content width. So we come over here, we leave it at content. Then we are going to select the background color. So it will be something like this. Okay, so our background color. Then we are going to override the colors. So the text stroke link color. So when we see here, the text color is actually white, and then on hover it is showing yellow. So we are going to come over here, text stroke link color, it's white, and then on hover it is showing yellow. And then column divider is actually this, so it is white. Come over here and select white, and then we are basically going to save this. Then when we come over to our submenu items, we don't have to do anything right there. Update our menu. Once our menu has updated, we are going to come over to our home page, and then we are going to reload that. Once we have it reloaded, we just come over here and hover over our blog page, and boom, it shows up here. We have our menu items on hover, they display the color we want, we have the background color, and we have them fixed to the content width, and which is simply what is here. So guys, that's how you can create mega menus using the Astra Pro theme and Elementor. I hope this tutorial brought you value, and if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss out on new content when I push it out. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.